There we go. Let's see. You know, the baton is a little bit light, but we'll see if it works. Not the ideal blade for this. Knot down there. All right. Okay. Okay, so we just gotta. So we're just gonna take out the centers. So the easiest way is just to go ahead. Just use your baton and your knife and just go down center like that. This wood's a little bit rotten, but I think it'll still work. Keep all these small pieces to start the fire. Need this angle here. Try not to hit this into anything hard. That's why I put that there. Wood is pretty rotten though. And it doesn't have to be perfect as far as getting the whole thing off. This wood's kind of rotten. You can kind of see it's kind of spongy, so it just breaks off versus just splitting all the way down. So not the best wood for making the Swedish candlestick. Because normally you just want it to just split and this whole chunk come out, but I think it'll still work. Okay. Okay, so that chunk kind of came out more like what you'd want, but yeah, we're basically trying to make a hollow. Now I just gotta figure out which pieces go together. Okay. Puzzles, my worst nightmare, putting together puzzles. Yeah, so let's see, yeah, like this. Yeah, so that was the log, right? But you see here there's a center that's cut out, so that's what we want. So that's going to allow this to burn a long time, and then when you let's say you're done cooking whatever you need to cook, or you're done using this for a lantern, because this is really nice for a lantern because the light does come out the sides and the top. So if you're done, all you gotta do is just take it apart, and then just you can just snuff out the burning sections. And then you got it for tomorrow. So that's the beauty of the Swedish Fire Log. You can reuse it and reuse it. You don't have to wait for it to burn out, and it burns for a very long time. It burns hot, so I'll show you that in a bit. Yeah, normally I would use this and make feather sticks, but this wood is like really spongy, so I'm probably gonna just gather some hardwood branches and make feather sticks, because this stuff is like, it flakes off. So I mean, it's you kind of see it does kind of feather stick a little bit, but yeah, that's basically what I want to do, is just gather all the center sections and just make it tender. So that's what you're going to start the fire with, and that's how you're going to get it going. Once it gets going, and then the log wood, or the main pieces of wood here, will keep it going. So these are just the starting. So stuff here. That's a little bit. Humidity's been like in the 90s as well, which makes it a little bit tough. Okay, it's going. Let's open this up a little bit. You know, the nice thing about the Swedish Fire Log is you can open it up for ventilation. All right, let's turn off the light. There we go. That's a thing of beauty. Let's get out of the. There we go. Yeah, look at that. There's just hot coals of hell. Okay, so all right, let's take this apart and preserve the wood for tomorrow. Okay, so let's just, yeah. So to preserve the wood, you just got to split it apart. Yeah, so we just stick that in the dirt there. Stick everything in the dirt, and you'll have it for tomorrow.